Hello, I hope you're well. I've tried to do this video about 3 times now. I had to stop. There is a lot going on around me. We're talking alien visitation, alien abduction, alien crap, quite frankly, spirit crap. I'm angry. I need to just release this out. I'm really frustrated. I really feel taken a land off by spirit, quite frankly, and I'm not sure what is going on, and I want to talk to you about it, but please bear with me. I'm very tired. I've had to do an awful lot of work. Quite frankly, they make me work for free far too much, even though I need to make a living, and I'm really angry, really frustrated with them. I can't. They expect so much, they show so much, they don't explain enough, and I need to talk about it. So my son was away for 2 days, and people I'm seeing, the work I've had to do for free, that's I'm not going to go into that, but sometimes they take a lend of me, quite frankly, with books and things like that. They want me to put messages out all the time, and sometimes it feels worth it. It's fantastic to have the people on here who really support me, but YouTube don't carry my videos, and you know, it's very hard competing with everybody else, and sometimes I just feel like getting up and walking away from everything. But that's not to dump that on you. I want to talk about what I'm saying, because it's more than an ordinary person can bear, quite frankly. I woke up this morning, and I don't know if I've been taken somewhere in the middle of the night. Aliens around me, quite vivid, and show me now, lying on the table, spotlight on me. These ones, they're all in white, they're like doctors, and I have like a team of doctors around me, whether they're pretending to be human, my doctors around me now, or they're actually alien. They believe they're helping me, but I'm pretty frustrated, quite frankly. I woke up, I know they, I could see myself sitting as I woke up. I didn't know if that was a memory or what, but somebody had like latex gloves here, and they were doing something like that. I get very dry eyes in the morning. They're helping your eyes. Just doing all sorts of strange things. I'm pretty sure I'm being taken. I see too many people, and I see these really spindly legged things, and I don't like stuff like that. I don't like spidery things. I really don't. I hate them. And okay, if they're aliens, then, you know, I'm trying to accept the way they look. I've talked about them on previous videos. They're just legs, and they look like giant mosquitoes or giant daddy long legs. That's the only way to describe them. Then I don't know what they're doing, but they're sort of half hiding what they are, because they appear human with weird legs. It's very creepy, and some of them are small. And I had this the other day. Now it's obviously sort of, I think they show me these things to disguise what they're doing, but I sat on the sofa and I could see them behind me. I had this the other day. I did see Archangel Michael around me. I do see full-on angels, and they believe they're helping me, but they're pulling things out of my head, and that's where I have my FNDs caused by. There you go, it's the top. And if you're new here, which God knows if YouTube would ever just carry this video, I don't know, but if you are, thank you so much, because I get a little bit tired of YouTube and other people trying to block me from getting these messages out. I am exhausted, and I'm pulling things out of my head. Looks like a sword. Now that can be metaphorical for all the pain that's been caused emotionally. So, and there's been a lot. So pulling things like that, then what I can feel the pressure on my head with this thing with legs on me. And I keep saying this big ball, this energy ball, it's in the middle, it looks like an eye and these bits coming off. And then it's almost like it comes over me. Sometimes there are balls of energy that go within me that they put in. And I don't know what these things are crawling over my head. And then I went in to see my son before, who was sitting doing some work in his room, and there was one over him. So I'm not really sure what's going on. But I'm very hurt, really. I give these people everything. I give messages out, I write, I do when I'm asked to. They don't pay me enough money, quite frankly. I'm just so frustrated. These people, I don't know what they want. I'm closing my eyes and I can see the front room of my parents' house. I've seen my family around me. The other night I was on my own. They asked me to put my little, it's still in my room, my little gecko at the bottom of the bed. I have a turtle thing, I have a few things. And I am getting psychically attacked. There's no question about it, non-stop. And you need to stop, because there's so much protection here. They just remove what you put in. All right, they remove it. That's what they were doing. I'm getting that information now. Every time you attack me, they remove it, they stop it, they block it. Okay, you need to stop. This is what, that's them speaking, not me. Okay, so I got asked, I went to bed, I was on my own for 2 nights, my son's back, and they were putting crosses around the bed, but every one of my ancestors, even one I'd never met, sitting on the bed, and all of the men in black and these alien faces, they are protectors. They're not here to harm me. They are trying to help me. They are trying to steady the fits that I'm having, which have been increased because of the work I'm doing. I mean, doing this work is all this writing and stuff like that. So many people, I've had my work stolen again, which is not me. I'm trying to find a way to contact the FBI again. I know I'm one of many authors. There are so many people, it's like they're sucking my energy by taking my work for free, or, you know, reading it. And I give a lot for free with my writing. And I like to do that. You know, I like to get the stories out there. I'm not against doing that. But sometimes people take a lend of me. And I've had I get a lot of manipulation, a lot of backstabbing and crap, quite frankly, coming through the writing, and that's happened again. So I don't know if they're coming in through there. So it's very frustrating. You know, these people steal your work and they expect, you know, they don't think you should be paid for creativity. They're only what they think they can just take somebody's work and make it their own. I've seen another tarot reader going on about this, getting really frustrated, and they need to be stopped. People draining my energy, trying to block these messages, because you need to know what's going on out there. There are different things. It just so happens I can see them. Okay, and somebody did a reading on, they got me down to a T, the last 2 readings, and I was told there were messages for me in their readings, and I'm apparently having an experience, which we all having an experience, spirits having an human experience, but I'm also having a big experience outside that experience. Great. And when I tell you the rest of the experience we're all having, that I'm having another experience, like bloody Inception, okay, the movie, a dream within a dream. Okay, I'll explain about that in a minute. Just think quantum physics, okay, and the nature of reality. You thought the Matrix had it. I don't know half the story. So I had all that, and all these faces, all these people are pulling people out, and this energy coming at me. I know it's coming through a mirror. It needs to stop, because they're just going to come down harder and harder on you. It's removed. Okay, you think you can manipulate through anger whoever you are, they destroy it. Okay, so anyway, that's by the by. So if you're getting psychically attacked, please call on your angels, whoever, to help you. Okay, whoever you call on, divine source, whoever, get them to help you, because if you're watching this channel and you're getting this message, could be targeting you as well. Okay, because I'm working with you, you're working with me, and you are chosen ones, ascended masters, important people. Okay, so I had all that going on. Then I got told yesterday that something shocking. My guides were going over my face. I could see them physically. Now, everybody, there is this idea that we live in a simulation, that it's like the Matrix, it's whatever. But when you start actually experiencing it and knowing it's there for real, then it becomes a little, it's like a theory you can keep at a distance. Okay, but when you start experiencing it, then it becomes a little bit fearful. I have always felt trapped. Now, I don't mean life circumstances or anything like that. We can all feel trapped like that. That's normal. That means a change needs to be made in our life. I have had dreams where I've been trying to wake up from dreams. I've gone into another dream, then another dream, then another dream, before I've actually woken up. It's quite frightening. I used to have that a lot. I've known other people have had it. And so you've got to think on the lines of the Matrix here. I've had that all my life. I've had my reality. It feels like it could just shift around me. I have that weird sensation of being many places at once. And I was told, I've had ideas about something being outside the universe for a long time. And then it was just brought very clearly to me. And I was told, it's all to do with quantum physics. And apparently we are inside a giant quantum computer. Okay, and things are just created. Think Star Trek, think the holodeck. Now, they've been showing me stuff like this for ages, and here it comes. Here's some more channeling coming. The fabric of reality is based on circuits, and it's living AI that we are inside. And I'm talking about the universe is AI. It's all the stars, everything, quantum. And basically they showed me space, whatever, and they were pulling down the sides of it. And the only way I can describe it, have I got any paper and a pen? I haven't. But it's like Amsler grid, like that kind of thing. And it's all over. Check out the holodeck in Star Trek, but before it actually turns into, a story that they're doing and you get images in it. Now, they've shown me for ages, they've shown me like a horse and carriage, and it's all made up of grids and an outline. And then it, these things become flesh. They showed me the other day as I was traveling somewhere, and I got a vision of this place, and it's all like, the only way I can describe them are like blueprints. You know how they're all, and these things, that's how they start, and then they become flesh, if you like, organic, toward, or give the appearance of organic. Now everything's made up of atoms. They've been talking to me about atoms for a long time. I say lots of protons, atoms, that kind of thing, moving around. And that's why you, with healing, they've shown me that you can rearrange the atoms within the body to actually make you well or whatever. And this was set up, and I've talked a bit about this before, but it's just more real to me. They show me on a spacecraft, they show me looking in, people looking in that dome I've talked about. I see all these people standing there, and there's a dome. They're looking down into something, and it's into here. But like on the outside, it's like dark. It's like spacecraft sometimes, and I'm looking out into stars. Okay, a dream within a dream within a dream within a dream. Okay, and there is life, there is existence outside of this universe. Now, I'm not a physics person, as you know, and you can probably see one of my certificates on the wall here. You know, my degree's in history, 2 degrees in history, and I've done a lot of philosophy as well, and I can understand it's something to do with dark matter. And is it dark matter? I can't remember. Is it dark matter? I've probably got it wrong. It is the actual stuff that makes up everything. I don't know. Something to do with that. I'll probably get more information on it. But basically, within this universe, they're wanting to keep this secret. And various people have tried to get it out with stories going back to Alice in Wonderland. And it is a giant, and it can be controlled. And it is being controlled by a group of men sitting around a table. I call the committee magicians. This is AI. So are we AI? Don't know. Are we avatars? I still don't know about that either. Because sometimes I've seen me lying down in a room, people around me. I don't know if I'm dreaming this life. I know these are pretty these are big theories that people have jumped around. But when you start seeing the things that I've been shown, it becomes more and more real. And I think that's why people are getting frustrated, because I've been asked to remember. And that's what's happening, and that's why everyone's kicking off resisting awakening. Who wants to wake up and think, well, none of this is bloody real? It's all computer generated. So when I've said about time, I didn't even want to come on and talk about this. Instant denial. That's why I think these people are able to project into this. They keep showing me the blue pill, the red pill, and Morpheus in the Matrix. They can project in. To the sky, everything. You just pull it back and it would be this grid. And then all these strange things that are going on. There are beings that we can't even comprehend, and I've been shown them, and I'm frightened of the way they are over me. I'm trying to say what I can say now. I can't say anything. I know there's something here. I don't know what's moving on the wall. It's a big face. But when they showed me all these aliens, and I'm not sure, because I know there are definitely aliens. I've seen them, and you know, and then there are some who pretend, and he showed me that. Some pretend to be these aliens and do experiments on people and things like that. And then there are aliens who are genuine, who are coming in to this experience from the outside. So these portals and what have you are basically coming in from the outside. So when you pass on unalive, or whatever, you know, that say these different things, but when you pass on, it is the ultimate awakening to the truth and reality of who we are, and that we don't come from this universe. None of us do. There are apparently, like the Matrix was trying to show some of, no, that was I've got that around the wrong way. He was born in reality, that young child, wasn't he, in the Matrix? No, some are born within. They choose to be. But the rest of us are born outside somehow. I haven't got enough information yet as to how it works, but yeah. So are we made up of arms like grids, and are our bodies not real? I don't know yet. I have never felt, I've had so many experiences since I arrived on the planet, and it does make sense. I've always wanted more. And they said as well about religion and about everything, that's how people are being it was designed for everybody to have a different experience about source, you know, the ultimate, and we came in to here to experience that, but it's been manipulated and it's now used to control, and that has to be broken down, and people have to see reality. But I asked, who do I do this in the name of then? Is there somebody and they just keep saying to me, God. So God exists somewhere, but it's not in here. You won't find it really in here. If you're connecting with God, source, whoever, you are connecting outside of this universe. That's the only way I can describe it. There is something much deeper, more meaningful. People have tried to come in here and waken people up because it's run by people who get something out of it. And I know other people have said it different ways, but I'm experiencing it. Very strange. Very, very odd. And then to see these things crawling over, and then they go back to being energy, and they were giving him healing for eye strain, apparently, helping him to see the way. So they get frustrated because I get mad at them. They think they don't understand why I can't see what they're doing as helping me. I just see it as interference. But, you know, because if you knew the truth of what, you know your own truth and what you've had to go through, and my challenges have been insurmountable at times, and we all feel like that. It just feels a bit, there's normal living and obstacles which everybody has, and heartache that everybody has, and then there's this on top of it, and fits. And so I just Oh, but this is what's happening. And I've been asked to remember, all I see are people doing this to me in spirit. Wake up. It's like, am I going to find myself in a bloody pod like Neo? So, oh God. No, that's not quite what it is. But it's to see. Because outside of this universe that people were fighting, we can't comprehend how they exist. There's so much more to the soul and spirit and the energy than what we are here. And so this was set up so we could rehearse, find new ways of living. But I've just heard it hasn't been a great success so far. But they live in hope. So I just, my own cards here, which I still haven't got laminated and done, transitional and rebirth. They've actually made me split them, or I have, I don't know, like this, and yeah, theft of confidence. My confidence has been, you know, and then I've got tide, and because everything they show me is filled with water. Tide, change your perspective. I've got rebirth twice in here. That's weird. Rebirth, cleansing is needed. Secret, black magic. Trying to stop the secret coming out because it's come out in many different ways, but it has to come out in truth, which is, yeah, AI can be quantum. It's all quantum physics. It's all quantum computer. They have had me looking at physics books, quantum mechanics, everything. We play the same lives over and over and over again. You can go back to any point and run the program again. I've got plotting and revenge, focus. I don't know why I have to do this, so it may be relevant to jealous and lost. Deceit, apparition. That's what they're trying to hide. That's why shadow people come in. That's why all these, that's what they're doing. Secret enemies, pretender. All I can think of the great Pretender, the song. Secret, I want to say armies rather than enemies. Grief and the star. Heartache, demons, but I think inner demons here. Guide or stalker. I know I have somebody who masquerades as my guide at times. That's my negative spirit. Archangel Michael, deep crystals. That's a spirit within something. Real wicked elemental. Somebody could have that. Listen to the Fae. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm just going with my intuition what I'm supposed to do here. And then review Dream Invaders. Any more? Be aware. A backstabber. a voice. Shaman. Secret society. Be aware of all of these people trying to block a message. So it's like Tron. Great. So I don't know why, but I've noticed when I've watched certain things, they really resonate with me. I'm being asked to remember, 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 remember. And they're asking you to remember and remember your mission. Okay? It's almost like I don't know how it works. I get more information, but that's what we're in. Not like we're batteries powering it or like Matrix, or we're in it. I've been shown stuff for ages off and on, and I have not wanted to look at it. It's a little bit, how's it called? Nerve-wracking, but that's what I'm getting. So, and I have had to tell you, these are beings who are coming in, who light workers really are people who are, I'm seeing somebody sitting at a computer coming in and trying to waken people up. It's like somebody put, I'm saying like smoke could be gas, like sleeping gas, and people forgot what they were doing and who they were and why they were there in the first place. And then it's a game. So yeah. So I keep checking them. They're like, that's why they keep saying in the name of God, Buddha, you know, Vishnu, Allah, whoever, whatever name you want to give. They keep showing me Jesus Christ as well. So definitely working with me. So, or I'm working with God. So yeah, that kind of thing. And, you know, it's not just that I've found shocking. It's because I'm actually experiencing it, and that's what they want to stress to you. Because lots of people have had ideas of this and that on these lines, but it's experiencing it is becoming aware of it, you know. Yeah, I keep getting this word. You see, I wonder if that's what I'm seeing, some sort of crab thing over me. I don't know, I picked up this card. Cancer is about emotions, and it immerse. I keep getting this word immerse. We are immersed in it. We've forgotten who we are, what we come here to do. I mean, I know this is like a silver ball, but it just reminds me of the planet. We are immersed. We tell ourselves stories that are untrue. We make ourselves forget because we can't get out into the truth of our reality. The only way to free ourselves is to change the program. And the program's being hijacked. Oh my God. I was doing research on a quantum computer and what it looked like ages ago. I was going to write a story about somebody who created a quantum computer that helped people and things move around, you know, like dimension shift and what have you. And quantum computers, the ones I've seen, some of them are like big things that hang from the ceiling. And from some of the visions I've got, it just looks like some of the TVs, like 1899, check that out on Netflix. When I saw just the start of that, the very Alice in Wonderland. And they keep referring to a book called The Awakening by Kate Chopin, which actually helped me wake up to my relationship and what the hell was going on with that years ago. But it's very Alice in Wonderland. It's got a massive message about awakening. It's a bit dreary, but stick with it. It's fascinating. 1899. Done by German people, German guys, film producer, that's what I'm trying to say. German film company, but you've got a few languages in there, and you've got English, obviously, and really, really interesting. So there's that. But the start of it, what goes on in it, I'd had dreams like that, and it was like somebody put my dream and shoved it on the TV, and I was so 1899. What else have we got? Obviously Matrix, all the Resurrections as well, the latest one. Definitely Inception. Mind-boggling stuff. I think that's a quantum, to me that's just screaming quantum computer. The root, change the root program. The numbers 4, 13, 38 may be appropriate. Solar flares, climate transits, like circle within a circle, ring around a room, the windmills of my mind. That's a song. That's what I'm hearing as I look at that. Finding your way out of maze. Solar flares. I'm going to leave that one there. I'm not sure what they're talking about with that. I mean, that's to what's on my mind? Sorry. Gemini, cross-pollinate. Aries, act. Aquarius, collaborate. Collaborate with the universe, the computer, to activate desires, thoughts and deeds, and freedom. Change the program. Is it a metaphor? I just said no, it is not. You need to activate the computer. Comfort, as somebody says in one of the things I watch tarot readings, I'm saying confirmation rumble of my stomach there. 11's awakening. 1, new journey. 17 usually means on the right path. 3, transition. Learning how to change the program, manipulate the program. Computer says no. Blocked programs. They've been blocked. When you've wanted to change things, they've been blocked by hacking, interference and cyber attacks. Like a wheel within a wheel and da-da-da. I don't know what, somebody might get something from that. Circles of my mind. Circles of my mind. Windmills of my mind. Circles of my mind. Getting to the truth, the inner truth. Remember, remember, remember why you came here, who you really are. You've forgotten the program. Reactivate the program. We're all waking up and I really don't like it because they haven't got any way to keep us down. Cut it off at the root. I'm seeing something being pulled up from the ground, uprooted. Truth needs to be heard. The nature of reality, the fabric of reality, is not as it's perceived. Play, gifts and protection. Territory. I'm causing wrath by exposing the nature of it, the true nature of it. That's what I'm told. I'm only telling you what they're telling me. I've got to process this and think about this just like you. Territory. And that one I wanted to show you. Seeing the crows here. Freedom. This is not a metaphor. This is actual. Change the program. They're showing me, like in the Matrix, when he's, you know, the computer's coming up with something. Person of interest is another one to watch. Okay. It's been hinted at so many times. This is where the AI, we're already in AI. 55, massive change. 4, stability. I don't know what 13, 38 are. See the truth, wake up. Outside of light, dark. A world exists outside of light and dark. Keeping these proponents going, they're keeping you lost. Fight for territory. The gift of sight is yours. Even if you can't see, you can see within your mind, okay? And you are protected as this awakening. Somebody is protecting this secret. I've put it out there, but I know it'll be protected somewhere along the line. God knows. But I'm trying. Release. Secret is released. Wheel within a wheel, and I can't remember that song now, but who wants to stop this? Who can you tell us more about the committee, who they are? He, she, they, remember. Mirror, there's mirror. The Emerald City. They keep the wizard behind the curtain. The wizard behind the curtain is being revealed. Puss in Boots, adventure of self. And there she is, look. Adventure and Alice in Wonderland. Look, hoodwinked. I told you about that last time, or one of the readings, which the one I did, I haven't released yet. I'm putting on the memberships. For the moment, but that movie Hoodwinked. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to do spoilers. Don't listen to this bit if you want the reality. The rabbit in that is the organizer. Okay, just that's all I'm going to say. So, hidden in plain sight. I've been getting that message a lot as well. Puss in Boots. Intuition. And I always say that sword is sweeping change. Okay. Crystals. I'm seeing crystals a lot more. Dark Witch. Sea Witch. Herbs. Star. Rebirth. One of these. And we'll end it because, oh, I'm not taking all them, so I can think again. Okay, one off the top. The underworld. Ah, right, okay. So they're referring me back to my story. Seduction and candle magic. Trying to suppress information through seduction and play. The underworld. Now, you see the moon on here, okay? I wrote in my story, which I see as a story, but they say is a message. There's a connection to Atlantis here as well. And it's underground cities. When London moves underground, turns goth. There's no way to describe it other than that. You can read it for free at the moment. It's on my new Inkit page, which is under the name Allegra King. And it's Love in the Royal Vampire Cities. To me, it's the story, but they talk about the underworld, the city underground that's lit by moonlight. Because it's a moon that makes it look more like day. It's blue. It's all to do with the sun had died and these people had to move underground. They all mutated and evolved into supernatural type creatures, and there's the hierarchy within the city. There are all the different levels, but it's lit by this moon that follows the earth as it drifts through space. And they've replicated that in the underground city and its moon, and they keep guiding me to this moon underworld. So I'm not quite sure exactly what they're getting at. You can check that out for free. I think we'll go into this a little bit more next time. But basically it's to get your head around that explanation. And I can see these people watching. They're looking down. There's light, like they're looking down things like this, yeah, and watching. There's people sitting. I'm showing people sitting in like a, you say theatre in the US, don't you? A cinema, with a screen, and they're watching what goes on in here. That's what I'm told. The wizard is being revealed. It's the wizard, the quantum computer. I don't know, but we are being kept down with a variety of things, and we need to get our heads going. So, yeah, food for thought. Do you want me to do any more? Well, got to end it there. So let me know what you think. Please share this so I can get it out and beat these people. Please forgive me for being so wound up. I'm tired. I can see my face. I get so tired. Oh, I've got more lines when I'm tired. So, but yeah, this is a big thing. I've got my spiritual book on for free on Inkit. I'm just waiting for it to be approved, but that's on my own page, which is Sarka and Ross, and I will be putting extras on there. I'm going to be delving into this a lot more. I'm writing another spiritual book on there. This one's more intense. This is a very different to the last one I wrote, which I wrote on my cruise to the Caribbean. When I met Mike Reed from Radio 1, which that'll mean something to some people out there. I met a whole load of people, and we had dinner together and everything. It was great. So yeah, check it out, and I shall see you next time. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Like, share, comment, and we'll see if we can get this out to everyone. With the memberships, let me know if you want to if you want me to continue putting exclusive videos on there. Otherwise, I may give up there and just go on to ink it. Let me know if you're still interested. I don't, or what you would like on them. Okay, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time.